Hello, guys. It's been a while. I want to share something very important. So, it is my journey with the Holy Spirit. I I was struggling to understand the difference between purpose and success. When you say this person is purpose driven, and when you say this person is success driven. So, I was down a certain time and I was feeling not worthy, was feeling worthless. I was feeling I'm not doing the things I'm supposed to do, things I want to do, things that makes me feel alive, things that make me feel like, yes, this is it, this is me. So the Spirit of God told me to slow down and gave me that song, Be still and know that I am your God. So when he gave me that song, and I'm like, I want to do something. I was even to see how foolish a human being is. I was even saying, I want to fulfill purpose. I want to fulfill purpose. That purpose why you are bring me to life. I want to fulfill it. So he asked me, he said, do you want to be purpose driven or success driven? So but in my heart, I said in my heart, purpose must be greater than success. I've not even known the meaning. But I said, purpose must be greater than success. So I answered, I said, I want to be purpose driven. And he said, wait, follow me. When he said, wait, follow me, I now asked, I said, Father, what is the difference between purpose? In fact, what I even asked, what's the difference between purpose, fulfilling purpose, and being to be success driven? And he said, success driven is chasing after chaff. He even said it is something like he even said it's chasing after shadows. Then you know when you're chasing after shadow, it's not real. I'm like, is that success? I said yes. That there are men and women in life who are successful but are not fulfilling purpose. They are out of God's purpose for them. They are not in line with the will of God, what God has brought them into this life to do. So I asked, I said, who is a human being who has fulfilled purpose and what is the primary purpose fulfilled? Like when you say, in all, shall do this one is enough. What is that? And he led me to animals. He said, what is animals meant for? And I said, animals are meant to reproduce after their kind and after their self. Like they have created this animal is meant to reproduce for reproduction. And he said, do you know human beings are like that? And I'm like, eh? He said, animals fulfill purpose. That any animal that did not give birth, that is that animal um like worthy? Is that animal like good? And I'm like, no, any animal that doesn't give birth after its kind is useless. I said that is purpose. So when you are in purpose, primary purpose for a human being, why God has created man first, number one, is to worship him. Don't drag that one. Then the second one that you cannot say no to is to reproduction. So when you reproduce after your kind, it led me to my mom because I keep saying my mom didn't fulfill purpose. She just died. She didn't fulfill purpose. She just died. And he said, did you know your mom fulfilled purpose? And I'm like, how? Someone that died young. And he said, your mom led you to Christ? I said, yes. Your siblings know God today because of your mom. I said, yes. And even after they run around, they still come back to that same God. I said, yes. He said, yes, that is the reason why she was created, was to reproduce after her kind and to drag her children close to God. And she did that. And I was surprised. I was shocked because I didn't know purpose should be this thing I said now. I thought purpose is acquiring millions, billions, and like going, building houses, giving to the poor. I thought that is purpose. I said that is success. That is not purpose. You are called into this world, this world, number one, to worship and love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your strength, all your mind. And the number two, second one, I don't know if the Holy Spirit is going to give me more. Hmm? But I was laid in my heart to share, even when I resisted. I just have to share this video. And the second one, you are created into this world to reproduce after your kind. If you cannot reproduce after your kind, the only thing you can do is worship God with your body. Yeah, you don't want to reproduce. You have to worship Him with your body. That's the body you don't want to use and reproduce. Use it to worship Him in truth, in spirit, and you must love Him with all your heart, all your mind, and all your soul. I don't know, in my work with God and the Holy Spirit, I've been learning a lot, and I don't know, maybe it's part of the things that made me that these days I've not really posted. Okay, I don't have excuse because the Spirit of God keeps telling me things to post, and I just say later, later, later. But this particular one, I was pushed to post it. It was said that I must do this video. So, my sister, in that room where you are taking care of those your children that you think nobody is seeing you are fulfilling purpose. A woman gave birth to 9 children, and immediately I saw this online. The Spirit of God told me that this woman is fulfilling purpose. That I'm like, what? And as a from a human standpoint, like from me, from my own angle, I see it as little thing. So this little thing is supposed to be your purpose in life. So even it is from fulfilling your purpose that success come. Like that when you are worshiping God with all your heart, all your mind. Haven't you seen billionaires that are not fulfilled? Haven't you seen them? Haven't you heard? They are not fulfilled because a particular purpose, why the reason why God has brought them, they didn't fulfill that. If I get more and I am allowed to share, I will come and share more. But for now, bye. Thanks for watching.